Hey everyone, Blake here at Geek Out, and it's time for new comics! Yay! We're here. Let's get right to it. There's good stuff this week. All right, so as always, across the top, we got some very cool stuff. We got some San Diego Comic-Con exclusives in. You definitely need to check that out. We have some of the cool Infinity Wars variant covers, etc., and some other cool stuff. So that stuff not in the normal pick. Let's get to every week. All right, so for Marvel, let's start out Ben Reilly's Scarlet Spider, number 22. Captain America, number 2. Are you reading Cap? It's really going to be the flagship for Marvel going on, which is awesome because Cap is fixing all the things that were done to him before. And I love this series. Speaking of series I love, Cosmic Ghost Rider by our buddy Donny Cates. Not only do I love this series, I love this cover. The giant space shark is awesome. Deadpool number 3, and that is the Fantastic Four variant right there. Another book by our buddy Donny Cates is Death of the Inhumans. Another awesome book. You definitely want to check that out. I think we still have a couple of copies of number 1 if we're lucky. It is a very cool book. Hunt for Wolverine, Weapons Lost, number 4. That wraps that up. My favorite Marvel title going down right now is The Immortal Hulk. That is my staff pick. The Immortal Hulk, number 4. We also got back in reprints of number 2. So anytime we get reprints on this stuff, we always get it in for you to make sure that we don't miss an issue. Brand new for Marvel this week. Everything's been leading up to this. Infinity Wars. Just check that out for just a second. And you'll see what I'm talking about. This is the thing that you need to be reading right now for Marvel. It's going to tell you a lot about what's going to go forward in the Marvel Universe. Just like when Infinity War happened the first time back in the late 80s, early 90s, Infinity Wars is going to do it. All right, Star Wars number 52. Star Wars Last Jedi number 5. We got back in the second edition printing of Venom number 3. Digging that cover. It's really cool. Weapon X number 21. X-Men Gold 33. And the X-Men Gold Annual this week, number 2. Astonishing X-Men number 14. And then we got some of the True Believers in as well for you. So those are only $1. Something really cool. Let's see. Down here, we got some of the new trade paperbacks and whatnot back in for you. Stuff that you need to be reading. Along with that, going on previews. If you get previews this week, we got DC Nation number 3. Telling you everything that's going on in DC. Stuff you need to know about. Image Plus, same thing for Image. Everything you need to know about for Image. With Marvel, we got right here their little thing and DC's previews right there. All right, so let's get on to the indie stuff. All right, so we started with Animosity, number 15. Right there, that is a staff pick. You love this book. It is awesome. It is very cool. It really, really is. If you're not reading it, it's where the animals come to... They're already sentient, but they speak and they can do things, and basically they take over because humans aren't very good at that. Bell number 4, The Beast Hunter. It's awesome. Bloodstrike number 24. And we have the variant cover with The Pouch on it. Come in, we'll tell you the story behind that if you don't already know. Rob Liefeld does a great job with that. Bubba Hotep and the Cosmic Bloodsuckers, number 2. Dark Ark, number 9. Really cool book. Doctor Who, the 7th Doctor, number 3. Fathom, number 2. Ghostbusters Crossing Over, number 5. G.I. Joe, the Real American Hero. And Knowing is Half the Battle. 254. Giant Days, number 41. Go Go Power Rangers, number 12. I Hate Fairyland, the special edition. The Last Siege, number 3. A new number 1 this week, Leviathan. Really cool book. It's going to be, you need to check that out for sure. Long Lost, part D. It's number 1. The Mangazine from our buddies over at Antarctic Press. A little bit of, it's kind of an anthology kind of series going down, and it has things in it that you will want to read. And that way you get to keep up with a lot of other things. It's kind of like Dark Horse Presents, if you remember that back in the day, where you had snippets of different stories. And these are all manga related, so very cool. Paper Girls number 23. This is getting really good. Portal Bound number 5. The Prisoner number 4. Just an awesome book off of a very cool cult TV show. Very cool. Project Superpowers number 1. The Quantum Age, of course, that's from Black Hammer number 2. Red Sonja coming in number 19. Another new number 1 this week from our Buzzy Dynamite. Robots versus Princesses. Just imagine that for a minute. Robots versus Princesses. You know that you have to read that book. Ruin of Thieves coming in as well, number 4. Scales and Scoundrels number 11. Another really cool number 1 book this week, and it is a staff pick, is The Seeds. Yeah, what about the bees? That's something you need to be asking yourself, and read this book. Spawn 288. Star Trek number 4, Star Trek Discovery Succession number 4. Teenage Mutant Ninja Cerebi, obviously a play off of TMNT with Cerebus. TMNT Bebop Rocksteady Hit the Road. TMNT Universe Valiant High number 4. The Walking Dead 182 and WWE Attitude, the 2018 special. We have some kids books in this week as well. So you definitely want to check that out. A new Steven Universe Harmony book. And now to DC. The Adventures of the Super Sons. The boys are back in town. It starts right there with number 1. I'm really digging that cover. I love that cover. Speaking of alternate covers I really like this week. Batman number 52. Loving that. Curse of the Brimstone number 5. Deathstroke versus Batman. It's really just Deathstroke, but he's still versus Batman. And it's wrapping that up for you, number 34. Green Arrow 43. Green Lanterns number 52. Harley Quinzel, or Harley Quinn, number 47. Injustice number 31. The Justice League number 5. And as you can see, the Legion of Doom is taking over. There's Cyborg on the alternate cover of that. Mr. Miracle, number 10 of 12. We're getting close. We all know who this is. Nightwing, number 47. Shade the Changing Woman, number 6. Are you reading like Young Animal stuff? It's pretty good. You should check it out. And The Unexpected, number 3 is this week. We also, again, have some very cool other stuff. And speaking of previews, we talked about a minute ago, we have Previews Magazine in for you as well. With previews, you get the other DC, Marvel, Image, that kind of stuff goes with it. So that's all the really cool stuff this week. Yeah, somebody asked me about the Longest Day hat last week. Come in, I'll tell you all about that. It's for the Alzheimer's Association, and we are very strong supporters of that. I also got asked about Nexus last week. My buddies Mike Barrett and Steve Rude did Nexus back in the 80s and 90s. We got a big selection of Nexus books here. Come in, check them out, and we can talk about that. But come in and check out the new comics, and we'll see you soon. Bye-bye.